I analyzed extremely wealthy people like Elon Musk, Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, and others. And guess what? I can tell you that all these people has something in common. It's part of their daily lives. Well, I'm talking about habits. Habits that set the ultra-rich apart from everyone else, and some of which are so simple that you'll wonder why you haven't started yet. And to be honest, these habits aren't some mystical secret, but things you can start doing today to transform your own life. What if I told you that the secret to success is not hard work or talent, but something as simple as reading? Just let me prove it. What you and Elon Musk have in common is that you both only have 24 hours in a day. No more, no less. He can't work 50 hours a day, and neither can you. But what he did when he was younger, he spent a lot of time reading, sometimes 10 hours a day. Musk has often credited his reading habit with having a significant impact on his thinking and ambition. Reading is not just a hobby, it's a strategic move. Rich people understand that in an ever-evolving world, knowledge is the ultimate currency. But here's the twist. It's not just about reading books. The real magic happens when you apply what you learn. The ultra-rich don't just read, they take what they learn and use it to make smarter decisions. 3 months ago, I decided to start reading every day. I started reading every day, taking on one book a week. And what was the result? Let's just say that the insights I've gained are already shaping my thinking, my work, and my decisions. In this video, I also talk about what I've learned recently, so stay tuned. The second most powerful habit of extremely wealthy people is setting crystal clear goals. Now let's be honest, what are your goals? Goal setting is a habit that all rich people have mastered. They don't just set goals that aren't clear-cut, such as to make more money or to be successful. They set specific, measurable, and time-bound goals that keep them focused and motivated. Whether it's a financial goal, a business milestone, or a personal achievement, they know exactly what they want to achieve and when. But setting a goal is not easy if you don't know how to do it properly. Big goals should be broken down into smaller, achievable steps, because that makes it much easier to feel like you can achieve them. Achieving these smaller goals will give you momentum and confidence to keep going. So after setting your goals, the next step is that you need to be surrounded with positive, like-minded people. Jim Rohn famously said, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." The wealthy take this advice to heart. They choose their inner circle carefully, surrounding themselves with people who challenge them, inspire them, and push them to be better. They avoid toxic relationships and seek out people who share their drive and ambition. When you're surrounded by positive, driven individuals, their energy rubs off on you. It motivates you to reach higher, work harder, and think bigger. But to keep the mindset, they exercise regularly. Okay, that's not true for all rich people, I admit, but many of them do. Exercise isn't just about staying fit. For the wealthy, it's a way to maintain their mental sharpness, boost their energy levels, and keep stress at bay. And did you know that exercise has been proven to increase concentration, improve mood, and even boost creativity? It's no wonder that many successful people credit their workout routines for their productivity and success. You now read regularly, have crystal clear goals, are surrounded by positive people, and exercise regularly. You are ahead of 70% of people. But if you want to be in the top 10%, it won't be enough, because wealthy people not only do these things, they invest in themselves. These people know that the best investment they can make is in themselves. They're not afraid to spend money on personal development, whether it's hiring a coach, attending seminars, or learning new skills. They understand that in order to grow their wealth, they need to grow as individuals. But is spending money the only way to achieve this? Of course no. It can be as simple as dedicating time to self-improvement, like meditating, journaling, or learning something new every day. The key is to prioritize your growth and make it a daily habit. But also, one of the most important things wealthy people do is to practice discipline and self-control. They understand the importance of delayed gratification and are willing to make short-term sacrifices for long-term benefits. Whether it's sticking to a budget, avoiding impulsive purchases, or focusing on their goals, they have the willpower to do whatever it takes to succeed. And here's the twist. They don't view discipline as a form of restriction, but as a pathway to freedom. By practicing self-control, they create the life they want, free from the constraints of bad habits and poor decisions. This mindset shift is crucial. Instead of thinking about what they're giving up, they focus on what they're gaining. But what is the one thing that is limited in this world? It's time. Wealthy people value time over money. They understand that time is the most valuable resource they have. Unlike money, which can be earned back, time is something you can never get more of. By valuing time over money, they ensure that their energy is spent on activities that generate the greatest return. So ask yourself, how are you spending your time? Are you investing it in activities that bring you closer to your goals, or are you wasting it on things that don't matter? Start treating your time as the precious asset it is, and watch how your life changes. And now, my friends, if you want to be in the top 1%, you must do these habits. Be persistent and resilient. This is one of the defining characteristics of wealthy individuals. They don't give up easily, even when faced with setbacks. They see failures not as dead ends, but as opportunities to learn and grow. I recently found a man who made $1 million business. His name is Mark Liu. He had 21 startup ideas, 16 of which failed. Some of them that didn't fail made anywhere from $500 to $5,000 every month. But his latest idea changed the game. He made more than $100,000 in a single month. That, ladies and gentlemen, is more than the average annual salary in the United States. And why do I think his mindset puts him in the top 1%? He started in 2015, but he didn't give up for years. And now in January 2024, he launched his product and made something like $40,000. And let's be real, many of the world's wealthiest people have faced massive failures, sometimes losing everything before bouncing back even stronger. And the difference between them and everyone else? They didn't let failure define them. Instead, they used it as fuel to propel them forward. So the next time you face a setback, remember that it's not the end of the road, just a detour on your journey to success. And the best of all these things, that wealthy people understand the importance of giving back. They know that true wealth is not just about accumulating money, but about making a positive impact on the world. Many wealthy individuals find that the more they give, the more they receive, both in terms of personal satisfaction and even financially. It's a cycle of abundance that starts with a single act of generosity. So find a cause you're passionate about and start giving back. It doesn't have to be money. Your time, skills, and energy can make a huge difference. So if you want to be in the top 1%, you must follow these habits. They're habits that anyone can adopt. You don't need $1 million in the bank to start reading every day or practicing gratitude. Remember, it's not about doing everything at once, but about making small, consistent changes that add up over time.